Hello, traders. Just want to post this before we begin, and I haven't been doing this, so I have to post this. This is the disclaimer. Traders or trades taken or trading examples discussed during this live trade room are for educational purposes only. I do not provide a trade copy or service. Okay, that's what I need for you guys to understand. They should not be considered as investment advice or trading advice or trading signals to buy or sell, um, especially here on NQ. The performance of these trades is not guaranteed in any way. They're intended as a teaching tool to educate traders about risk management and various trading techniques. If you copy our trades, you accept that you do it at your own risk despite these warnings, right? So, Kingdom Trading Concepts, it's coaches, myself, and affiliates will not be held responsible for any losses or damages you may incur through either your EVA or your PA while while trade while you trade or once this live trade room, the trading activity in this live trade room. Okay, so any comments from traders providing testimonials are not necessarily typical results, and your results may vary. Kingdom Trading Concept does not make or does not imply that traders will be profitable, nor does it avoid losses by using the trading strategies that are basically described here or what I trade. So although individual examples may highlight successful trading paper trading trade examples, cumulative overall returns on all of these trades taken in the live trade room may or may not be profitable. So no overall specific performance or profit profitability claims are being made, nor should they be inferred. So this is strictly for educational purposes only. Got that straight? And I had to share that because a lot of people are trying to think I'm a signal service provider. I am not. Okay, and I'm just sharing you how I trade the system that I teach my students. It does not mean that you have to copy them. It's just giving you how I trade. Got that straight? Okay, so we are what 5 minutes away from the opening. We did have a good rundown, as you can see here. If you guys took advantage of that, and it usually happens around 3:30. So yeah, you could have took advantage of coming from here, from the minus one deviation, or should I plus one deviation, to at least the outer band of the VWAP. Now let's see what's going to happen here. Again, so we have a lower low here. Let's see what's going to happen. We have you see this our trend indicator is still heading down, um, and you can see we have a swing here right at the trend indicator. We had some consolidation here, brief one. They didn't know if they're going to do here. They just didn't know they were going to bring it down. They did. They did bring it down further down, not quite to the VWAP. This may come up and test the VWAP again. If it produces a lower high, so if this bar closes, it's going to produce a basically a white candle or white bar showing a reversal, and so that means that now this is considered as a lower high. So when there's a lower high, it will of course produce a lower low. That's how market structure is. Market structure and price action. Okay, so let's see. Again, it may bounce off this is a plus 0.5 deviation. Anything of this yellow line, and also down here, those are strong support levels. You can see what it did here. Same thing here. Since price was coming above that, this is good support. It broke, came back up. Now it may be used as support, or you can see now we reversal. So now this is a lower. It's considered a lower high now, right? But I want to see this break this here, right here. That's why I want to see that. So again, we're between the VWAP and the plus one deviation, and usually when it's in this area, what is it usually doing? It's usually in a okay. We kind of got a break there. It's usually in a range, so we can put this range here, right there, approximately. There's your range, right? So I'm gonna take this cell. We'll see how this goes.
Order filled.
Trading two E-minis. There's a 150K account, so I may, you know, basically, there we go, lower my risk or manage my risk. So again, if it produces lower high here, most likely it's going to try to produce a lower low. So if they'll see, that's how market structure is. Or you're not, if not a lower low, maybe it's a double bottom. That's why I have my profit target there. But I'm assuming it's gonna get down to here, or at least to the VWAP. Again, we have 1 minute before opening. Again, we might have this um, fluctuation because the opening of the London market. Hopefully, it's not that volatile where it's going all over the place. See, look at this. Let me reverse. And if it does reverse, now we're getting a higher low. This has to complete. So we're getting a higher low. It may produce a higher high. But so far, we have here, we're getting lower, what? Lower highs and lower lows. So let's see if the pattern continues. Let's see if it's going to be consistent here. If it's going to honor market structure and price action, or will they do a liquidity sweep? So this is my PA. You can see we're getting the lower band of the Keltner channel. Basically, there's some uh, confluence now with the VWAP. So that's a good target right now. Let's see if the market will honor the market structure. Let's see if we get a lower low here. Yeah. So you we get a lower high there. See that? So that has to produce the lower low. Again, it doesn't mean what I mean by not has to. High probability is that it should, but does it occur? Not all the time. But there's a high probability that it will. If the trend continues to the downside. Now they may reverse this because technically we have a higher low here, or yeah, higher low. So now we break this, we're going to create a higher high. Again, what's going to happen here? That's why you can also manage, basically manage your loss or minimize your loss. So I want to make sure if they're going to break that, I want to make sure that they get the higher one, which is right here. See, look what they're doing. We get a higher low here. Now it has to create a higher high if that's the case. It already broke this swing here, but that doesn't mean it's going to try to break that. Let's see what can get. We're above there, so let's see what's going to happen here. See how they're fluctuating back down? Let's see if it's going to bring it down. They're just teasing people here. Hopefully. But right now we're above the zero line here. So right now it's kind of the bias is going to the upside. But let's see if it's going to continue. Again, here's my range, right? So right now it's still within the range.
Stop filled. Order submitted. Order filled.
Sweep. Because he broke a higher high there. Let's see what happens here. I want to see them break this low, then you know it's coming. So we got a reversal bar there. Let's see if it continues to go up, create a higher high. We got a low, higher low. See this? From here to here to here to here. Higher low, hopefully produces a higher high. It made all the, most of the move was done right here. Now we're just getting the remnants. Because look how slow this momentum is, very weak. Kind of breaking out of the range here, right? Slowly. Target there is in the level there. Plus it's a 1.5 deviation. Well, there's weak momentum though. It's bouncing off the +1 deviation here. So the issue here now is it going to continue? Will it create a higher low or will it create a lower low? Let's see if we have strong enough momentum building up here to get up to the +2 deviation, because usually that's how the progression goes. Since we're going from +1 to, let's see what happens here at the +1.5 deviation, and eventually get up to here maybe to +2. Again, depends on the how we gauge this momentum, if it's strong or not. It looks like my server kind of got disconnected here. Yep, there it is. So let's see, reconnect.
Order submitted. Order filled. Target filled. Target filled.
Yeah, I'm getting some lag in there. I mean, from my communication from my PC to the server to the. So there it is. There's my 1,700. Easily achieved my daily profit target for this PA. That last trade after scaling in, I'll show you how much that is. Yeah, I'm getting some lag. I think it's my internet connection from my PC to the virtual private server, which I'd rather have that than my PC, right? Okay, so here, because right now, if I'm looking at this, look at this. So am I getting? Let me see. Do I have any? Yeah, it's not showing me where my. Let me see here. Templates load. I want to see where there's lag, right? If there is lag at any chance here, because I don't see any lag here. Or weird. There should be a thing here for lag. Hmm. Weird. Okay. Anyways, here's the trade performance. Again, we're in the first of the new month, and here it is, 1770. I just start with two contracts. Right? So here's one trade. There's two trades. Two trades, because look at this. We have an ending right here. So one, you can see by the exit price. There's one trade of two contracts, and here's a second trade of four contracts because I scaled in, right? So I ended up with right here. This is my second trade. My first trade was a loss. My second trade was 800. That's 1685, almost 60, close to 2000, right? And it was 1770. So that scaling was, I scaled them because you can gauge the momentum. Yeah, I'm on VPS, which I like. I love the VPS. I suggest you guys subscribe to one. Because sometimes the internet here in the Philippines can be not can be intermittent at sometimes. I have PLDT here, PLDT fiber, and sometimes I do have some you know where it's not intermittently, where it's not, the connectivity is not that great, even though it's showing it is. But I'd rather be trading on a VPS because you can place the trade there. Even though I go down here with my PC and my internet, it's still trading on the VPS. So highly, so Michael, yes, I highly recommend a VPS. If you want to know, if you're interested in getting one, I can forward you what I'm using, and you can take a look at. In fact, this VPS is right across from the CME, so the latency connecting to the straight to the CME is very small because it's right across the CME. Okay, I think I'm using something with a Breeze, something like that, but it's all their servers are connect. It's right across the street from the CME. Okay, guys, so I hit my profit target for this PA. I'll be trading the live stream also at 1 hour after the opening. So basically, it's 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 10:30 p.m. here in the Philippines. I'll be trading my other PA on the New York Open, not New York Open, but New York Morning. I don't trade the Open because what I do, I trade the basically the initial balance. I use another strategy using the New York Open or New York Morning session. It's initial balance, so therefore I trade 1 hour after the opening, so it can create almost like a value area, but it's called an initial balance. Okay, Michael, I'll send it to you on Telegram. Is that okay? Good job on Ivan. Well done in one trade. Good. Is that on Ivan? Is that on micros? I don't know if you're still here. So is that on micros, Ivan, or are you trading? Are you trading NQ or just practicing on NQ? Ah, my trade. I thought you were trading as well. Okay. Okay, guys. See you. Hopefully, I can see you guys in the New York morning session again, 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 10:30 p.m. here in the Philippines. Again, the link will be provided in YouTube as well as my Telegram group. Okay. I'll be sending you that information, Michael. Take care. Stay safe. Ah, good. Yeah, that's good. That's a good, especially in a 25K trading micros. Good job. Stay safe. God bless. And I will see you guys later today. Bye bye.